Hey, what's up you guys? It's Christina back again with another video. And in today's video, I wanted to talk about the ideas of shame and guilt, especially when it's attached to the past. Oh my fuck. Okay, let me tell you guys a fucking story. So, remember when I made that video and I said, I know what I want and I know what I deserve. I get what I want and I get what I deserve. Period. I'm a bad bitch. I don't need nobody. Anyways, yeah, so much easier said than done. And let me tell you a fucking example how it's so much easier said than done. And there was this one week, I really hated people. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to deal with anybody. Everyone was annoying the shit out of me. And then I was like, you know what? Let me go to Ross. Let me get myself something nice. I walked in the store, 13 steps. Barely. I see this guy walk up to me. He's pretty fucking cute. He's young. Not young in a weird way. He was my age. And he was tall. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But he goes up to me. He's like, yo, can I ask you a question? And I said, is this my soulmate? Is he about to fucking ask me for my number? What the fuck is going on? Okay. I said, yeah, sure. Go ahead. And he was like, so my credit card declined. Huh? This guy wanted to ask me for money. He started telling me this bullshit story about how he was trying to buy something nice for his... I don't even want to tell the story again because it was so fucking bullshit. It doesn't even deserve to be repeated. Bullshit. Literally bullshit. The most fakest story that you could ever tell somebody ever. And my intuition's never wrong, but I was just like... I don't even want to bother. And if he says he needs money, then I guess he needs money. And I also had a $10 bill that my aunt gave me the day before that I didn't really care for. Like, I didn't even expect her to pay me back for food, but she did. So I was just like, you know what, here. I gave him money. I gave him money. And then he was like, oh, thanks. Trying to show me some no, bullshit. Literally bullshit. Don't even. Anyways, so he said thank you, he left. Whatever. I walked 2 more steps and I was like, I'm fucking out of here, bro. What the fuck? I spent money at Ross and I didn't even spend money at Ross. Do you know what I mean? I walk out the store, I go in my car. It was the fucking night of the full moon. I was like, this is some bullshit. I sat in my car. I was like, I don't know his intentions, but the universe sees and the universe will balance itself out. And blah, blah, blah. I'm zen. I drive home, walk in my house, walk in my room. I sit on my bed, I'm like, I'm okay. And then I think about the situation again. I was like, I could have said no. I could have said no. And I started getting mad. I let myself get mad. And then I thought, why didn't I say no? Why was it so hard for me to say no? I started thinking about, I didn't want to make the situation more awkward than it already was. I didn't want to cause any more trouble. I didn't want him to think that I am not a nice person. I didn't want a struggling person, if he was struggling, to struggle more. All of those things that I said right there is rooted in my inability to say no, because I have a deep-rooted issue with people pleasing, even to strangers. Like, first you get angry, and then you try to find the lesson. And then, for me, when I see what I did wrong, I get mad. And then the shame and the guilt. Tina, why did you do that? Tina, you could have said no. Tina, you could have did this. You could have done that. You should have known, blah, 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 blah. First of all, that is unhealthy talk to yourself. That is not you being kind. That is not you being compassionate. If you were another person on the outside, if you were your friend on the outside, you wouldn't say that. You would try to be nice about it. You see right there the difference between being nice and being kind. You try to be nice about it. I didn't even try to be kind about it. I was just being straight up abusive. I'm just super judgmental, super condescending to myself. And that isn't nice. And then comes the understanding. You understand that the first relationship that I've ever had, that I've ever imitated, was the relationship with my parents. I'm trying to be careful about the way that I say this because it's a heavy topic. The first situation where you've ever had to contemplate anything about your boundaries and where somebody tested and disrespected your integrity, you as a person, and didn't even give you the choice, it makes you feel like you would never have a choice, that you never have a say. And then I carried that thought into other relationships that I've had in the future. And when someone crosses your boundaries like that, especially an important figure, you have this really low standard of what you accept from other people, from what you tolerate from other people. That contributed to me having really low self-esteem. And it's like, it was a level that was so low and I didn't even realize that it was there. Where you don't have control, where you think that you don't have control, where you think that you don't have power. And then I carried this mindset through the rest of my life. My standards being really fucking low. And just trying to understand everybody else and their pain before trying to understand mine. And excusing their actions because I understood their pain. And when you excuse their actions, you're like ignoring your own integrity. And you're disrespecting yourself. And you're disrespecting your feelings. And then you start to get this habitual thought pattern. Oh, your emotions don't matter. Oh, your emotions don't matter. Oh, your emotions don't matter. What you think doesn't matter. What you think doesn't matter. What you think doesn't matter. You accept everything from everybody just to have them in your life. And that's a part of the abandonment issues. My greatest fear used to be the fear of being alone. Because I care about my family a lot. I care about my friends a lot. And just the thought of being isolated with anyone else but myself made me feel so shitty. It made me feel so shitty about myself. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to understand her shadows. I don't want to have to understand her problems because I knew they were there, but I was ignoring it. I'm telling you, your intuition is always there, but sometimes it's like staring you at in the face, but you want to ignore it. You're like, no, I got this. Watch. And then you get into relationships with the same mindset, thinking that your feelings don't matter and your thoughts don't matter. But let me love them. Let me understand them. Let me give everything to them. It's such a deep-rooted and cemented ideal in my head that I never questioned until now. Why? Why did I accept those things? Why did I do those things? Why did I say those things? Why was I aware of my feelings and then dismissed it? Why did I do that? In that moment right there, I truly understood how easy it is to intellectually comprehend something, but how difficult it is to emotionally integrate it. And then another layer on that, how hard it is to have it integrate into your physical actions. In that moment, the lesson that I learned was that there is still a part of me that needs to be healed. There is a part of Tina that I needed to talk to. There was a part of Tina that I needed to bring in the present with me. I was trying so hard to run away from my past because I was focused on this idea, like focus in the present. And when I didn't realize that I was bringing a lot of things in the present that I shouldn't have. And sometimes it's good to stay in the past for a little bit so you can understand why you did what you did. It's just another layer of healing that I didn't realize, that I wasn't aware of, where I shouldn't ignore my shadow. I shouldn't talk to them once. It's a continual relationship that you bring with you. All of these things that happen to you happen for a reason, and they build character, and it's like another step to your progression of life. I grew an appreciation for my shadow, and that was like another level of understanding to why I have this people-pleasing behavior. It allows me to understand the deepest parts of other people. I've experienced the worst pain that I've ever experienced in my life. And I think when you experience this type of pain, it makes it so much easier for you to understand other people and their pain. And it makes it so much easier for you to try to help them get out of that pain. Another part of this relationship with your shadow is communicating with it and teaching it that we don't have to have the barriers and the protection and the defense that we had before. We're in a different spot now. We are stronger now. We have more power now. We have more control now. We're in a safe spot to understand. We're in a safe spot to grow. We don't have to grasp onto this need to protect anymore. we can let it go. Let's always remember. Let's always aim to understand. Let's never dismiss. You were a part of me. You taught me a lot. Let's keep it pushing. I remember I made this analogy of these things in your house, and your house is your heart. And within your house, there is company, some that you like and some that you don't, and some that is living there rent-free. Some of these things also added the structure to the house that you're living in. So it's good to appreciate it. It's good to recognize what it added. These shadow aspects of you has made you, has made you who you are today. But I want that relationship with my shadow to grow with me. And I don't want it to hold me back. And I think just having that little tweak of understanding that this is a relationship that you have with your shadow. This is a connection that you have with your shadow. But you don't have to be attached. With connections, it's more free, it's more flowing, and it allows room for more growth. Having an attachment to something is more fixated, more cemented. And just having that little tweak made me understand things a little more. It's that level of understanding. It's that level of care that I'm able to offer myself. It's the patience that I deserve. I am an investment worthy of development. I deserve that patience. I deserve to be seen. I deserve to be understood. And I need to start understanding that I deserve respect as well. I deserve happiness as well. I deserve justice, fairness, and equality as well. My feelings are valid. I am important. I deserve to be understood. I deserve to be given the time to be understood. This video was a little more healing for me, a little more understanding for myself, a little more compassion for myself, and into the reasons why I do things that I do, and not hating myself for it. It makes complete sense why I did what I did. And even though I understand it, I would like to change it, and I would like to move forward, and I would like to grow with my shadow. I don't want to dismiss it. I want to build my tolerance with my shadow, and I want to understand the infinite within my shadow that is inside of me, that makes me me. Wow. Yeah. All right. I hope you guys have a good day, evening, night, wherever, whenever you're watching this. And choose love, choose light, choose happiness, choose growth. Be committed to yourself. You are investment worthy of development. And I love you. Bye.